People call me a hero, but I'm not sure what part of it makes me a hero. I just had a normal day at work that turned ugly.
As we honor those who have served in our military and paid the ultimate price, we would be remiss if we did not recognize the inspiring true story of retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Travis Mills of the 82nd Airborne. During his third tour of duty in Afghanistan, he was caught in an IED explosion and lived, but at a great cost. Mills became one of only 5 wounded from the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq to survive a quadruple amputation. And he's redefining what it means to be a wounded warrior. Joins us on this Veterans Day to share his story. Here is Travis Mills, who is author of the new book, Tough as They Come. Travis, you are a tough guy, but you're also tender. You talk about family, you talk about your journey, and I just feel compelled to begin with semantics. As I recall from reading your book, you had some concerns about the description wounded warrior, right? What description do you like best aside from Travis?
Well, first of all, good evening, and thank you for having me on Veterans Day. I definitely appreciate being here, sir. And I really don't like to call wounded. Nothing against being wounded. It happened to me, but I'm healed up. I have scars. I kind of coined the term and phrase recalibrated warrior. I keep going on with life like I'm supposed to. I'm the same person I was before, and I just don't have any open wounds anymore, so I don't feel like I'm wounded.
Recalibrated warrior, and as we're seeing footage of your rehabilitation, if there's one thing about you that I got from the book, it's this incredible work ethic that you bring to everything you do, and yet in the wake of the incident, there was a point in time where you wanted it all to end, correct?
I did. I got to be honest with you. It wasn't all gung-ho, let's get better. At first, when I woke up in the hospital, I didn't know why I survived. And then when I had to think about how I was going to take care of my family, I had a 6-month-old at the time and my wife of 4 years, and I just didn't know what I was going to do and how I was going to be able to take care of them. And when I made it to the hospital, finally after a week long of traveling, I talked to my wife for the first time, and I said, look, I'm not going to blame you. No one's going to hold any grudges. You don't have to put up with this. I care about you too much. This is not what you signed up for. Take everything we have, the house, the cars, all the money in the account. Not that we had a lot. I mean, I was in the military. But you can have it and just go, and I'll keep, making sure that you're taken care of with my paychecks, and I love you. And I think she, she was a little offended because that I would think that, but I love my family so much I didn't want to have to put up with what we were going to have to go through. And she said, nope, we're going to get through this together. And then you have my beautiful little 6-month-old, Chloe, who's sitting on my chest for the first time, and she's grabbing my nose and giggling and laughing and has no idea there's anything different about her dad. And I realized right then when my wife said she was going to stay on my side that I was going to have to get back on my feet and get going. And I would do anything and everything that it took. And thankfully, we have a place that is like Walter Reed. Walter Reed is an amazing place where I learned how to feed myself again, learned how to walk again, how to dress myself, how to do literally everything. But it was with the help of the staff and doctors at Walter Reed that made that possible.
And today, Travis, A Soldier's Story, is released in theaters across the country. What do you hope moviegoers will take away from your film?
Well, it's a documentary. We won the GI Film Festival. It just tells a great story. It shows that sometimes life can get you down, but there's ways to get through it and keep pushing forward. It really shows my wife and my daughter and me going through the situation and the perseverance that we all had. And I'm just so thankful that it's out. It's out on like iTunes and things now. But I'm just so thankful that we were able to do the documentary, and I'm able to have the platform I have to go around and tell people, you don't have to pity me. You don't have to feel sorry for me. You can just see my story and maybe get some strength from it. I've been very fortunate that people have taken to my story and liked it so much that I've been able to speak around the nation about it. When the Boston bombing came out and happened, I was able to go to Boston with 4 other guys from the military and talk to the victims and tell them life goes on after amputation, and really just shed some light on their situation that they were currently in.
You described it as a bad day at work. It was a lot more. Yeah, I got to tell you, Travis Mills It is a remarkable story, a story that continues to be written. We thank you for your time. Again, the name of Travis's book is As Tough as They Come. His award-winning documentary, Travis, A Soldier's Story, also out in theaters today. Now, to learn more about this film and where it may be in your area, just go to www.travisthemovie.com. Travis Mills checking in from Maine tonight. God bless you, sir. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir. If I can add one thing, if anyone has any questions, travismills.org. Shoot them at me. We'll send them back, and I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful Veterans Day. Thank you for your support.
God bless you, Travis. We'll be back with more on this special day right after this.